otherwise... Oh, I should run an ad break. That's what I should do. Mr. Driller Races. Alright, I'm going to run an ad break. Make sure you're getting water. Race will begin in about 7-ish minutes. Alrighty. 5 minutes to go. Both racers have their streams up. I might as well transition over. We can watch Tuff in his practice run. Looking very safe in 5-2 with a basically 6-minute in-game time, exiting 5-2 at 6:12. To be fair, that is a really good looking build. 4 damage, harp with regen, and a piece and a blood shovel. Very smooth. And a left side scoots. Correct, Bug. If you're still here, good luck in your race against Checkanuk. Tuff easily finishing up that Necrodancer run with just over 7 minutes in game time. So the bar is high. This is going to be a very fast set, I hope. And if we do end up with a very fast set, well then maybe we can go ahead and raid Chattanooga versus Correct Book. Because the only other match isn't for a couple hours. Currently, at least. Anything can happen. Genuinely though, what is the point of playing manual ad breaks if you're still going to insert ad breaks? Seriously. It's infuriating. Ah well. Also, Amelia, totally cool if you had to step away, but if you are still there, you are muted, just so you know. The seed should be dropping momentarily. Ancalagor and Tuff, both crystal tier racers, very solidly in crystal tier, I believe. Tuff is prepared. Ancalagor is putting the seed in, they match. It's a good looking seed. Alright, we're about to be off. I'll do my best to remember timers. And we are underway. What is with all of the matches I've been calling today and base broadsword? Get out of here. Nobody wants broadsword. It's certainly not a base broadsword. Batcave? Well, okay, I admit the broadsword will be moderately helpful in clearing out Batcave, one of its few uses. We're gonna bomb that barrel and get obsidian armor. That's pretty solid. And given that it's free, it's really nice. So you take obsidian over leather armor, surely. Ooh, cannot bomb the blood shop, well, the possible blood shop and the war shrine. It is the blood shop. That's not a bad blood shop. If you're comfortable running titanium staff, and it's a safe throw from... Oh! And Ancalagor drops a beat. I was going to have to do that run back. Hitting 3 enemies means it's bad, Ancalagor. Smooth pushes from Tuff with the gold rapier. I didn't even see where we got the gold rapier. But combined with Ring of War, that's really nice. Wonder if Ancalagor is going to go for the blood shop again or going to opt to switch directions. Because War Rapier is very nice. Looks like they are swapping directions. Now, I did not see where we got the gold rapier from, I must admit. But Ancalagor trusting that he'll be able to find it, I suppose. Oh, right there. Yeah, pretty hard to miss, that gold rapier. So it is going to be Ancalagor playing from behind. I mean, you've got armor, you've got a war rapier, you've got some transmute tomes as well that Tuff picked up. Tuff is just about in go mode. Really, you'd like to have regen and a spell. We check the shop here. It's 2-3. We probably check the shop. Good knowledge, knowing I can scoot around that. Ooh, yeah, we get the bomb spell, right? Yeah, we grab bomb spell. Oh, no, he transmutes. We take the plate armor, we grab the torch. That's fair, that's why he's in crystal. I was a fool to think of only the items that were there. That's a nice, safe rapier opening from Deep Blues. We check purple. We got a fireball spell. We are sitting pretty. 3 minutes into zone 3. Able to map very nicely. Don't even need the fireball spell with war. I'm gonna fireball the hot dog just to simplify picking up the luck charm. There is a zap dagger. And it looks like we are gonna we're thinking about going back to the rapier, but eventually gonna take the zap dagger. 3 damage zap dagger is really good. Winterbit, ancalagor, almost a full zone behind. We found a conjurer. We've got big dig. We've got strength boots. How much damage do you think you want on your zap dagger? Because you've got it now. And we are all the way to the exit. And we are into 3-3 as ancalagor is taking out the 2-4. And how much damage is that? That is a 5 damage zap dagger. So pretty good. Ancalagor finding the same shop. Maybe not finding all the transmutes that Tuff found. But zap dagger is going to make quick work of the conga fight. Alright, that's the optimal way of doing the conga fight. Okay, got it. Oh, we've got a tier 1 cracked wall. We are not going to look at it. For ancalagor, we're just going to move right on past. Not going to bother with that red chest either. I don't blame him. That's a mess of hot coals up there. Tuff can one-shot that golem and be on his merry way, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to grab the cheese. We're going to eat the cheese immediately to take the Blade Master parry so we can pick up the drumstick. Are going to eat a hit from that armadillo, but we do have plate mail. Fireball, the weapon damage quite shocking. Yes, yes, yes. Gonna take the pixie heal. Gonna take the second pixie heal. Gotta be careful with zap dagger and pixies. At least if you're trying to actually get healed by them. Whoop. Very careful to avoid those pixie explosions, Tuff. But it is then immediately going to teleport into Dead Ringer. Not that you care about checking chests. So, at this point, it is just a matter of Tuff pushing buttons and making his way to the exit. Because with the drumstick on deck, there is probably not too much that can hurt him at this point. We can even bomb our way into that trapdoor. Scooting, accidentally find a transmog, but we don't care about transmogging anything at this point in time. We are just moving along. And ancalagor only in 4-3 right now. So, things could still go wrong if things go off the rails, but it was a left side scoots. I won't call it an easy left side scoots because it had a double rider spawn on a dagger range weapon, but gonna iframe with the cheese optimally for optimal healing. Cheese, drumstick, whichever one, with the food. 2 hits to go, 1 hit remains, easy lures, and that is going to be our first set. The 7:14 RTA, 7:02 in-game time, not a sub-7, clearly Tuff is washed. No, that was an excellent, excellent first race. Very quick seed. Alrighty. Yeah, a lot of it came down to that bloodshot kill, but also Tuff found good weapons. See ya, I retract, thanks for stopping by. Alright, Tuff is ready up. I'm over here copying the seed like I'm gonna hop in. Goodness. Alrighty. Alrighty, both racers ready up. Gonna get underway in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. Immediate blood shock. Maybe. It is. Ooh, ring of piercing. Tuff, not interested in that. Maybe you're gonna go look for a bomb? Oh, and ancalagor die into that blood shock. So not a safe throw, apparently. Feel like early piercing's good, but... Ooh. Nicely dodged. Recognized that was going to cause trouble. Could, if you wanted to, lure the Minotaur all the way over to the bloodshot, but that would be quite a ways. And maybe not worth it just for ring of piercing. Even if it... Well, even for ring of piercing and the blood drum. Probably not worth it for racers like this. They know how to find items other places. Now, ancalagor took a couple of hits somewhere, down to just 1 heart. Now, it's not food in that crate, it is just gold. Not what you're hoping to see. Tuff thought about checking that 1-3 shop and then thought better of it. Hey, look, that's a food shrine. If ancalagor finds that, he'll be in a much better spot. Ooh, that is an obsidian staff and ballet slippers. Oh, hug the Minotaur a bit, huh? Fair enough. That would certainly do it. Minotaur hugs are a taxing thing. And an easy bounce trap set up to take out the leprechaun. Oh, is that how the bounce trap works? That was funny. That was funny with the leprechaun movement. Yeah, hugging the Minotaur is recommended only for people with proper licensures. And ancalagor does get through 1-4 faster, and it's a titanium cat. Tuff gonna take the bomb spell, but obsidian staff with ballet slippers, not a bad weapon. Yeah, ancalagor apparently missed it, but I don't think we can really... I don't know if that puts you at a disadvantage, not when you've got titanium cat. It's real good. Nice long-range Minotaur snipe, followed by a quick trapdoor exit for Tuff. One thing that's really nice about stabs is you don't have to worry about escaping Minotaurs. Hey, look at the dry baby. We are going to grab the blood shovel. Tuff has enough money for the blood shovel and the luminous torch, so it gets a little bit of mapping. Spiked ears down there in that chest, just in case Tuff needed more damage. But both racers beat for beat into Fortissimo 2. Staff is going to get Fortissimo off the stage slightly faster, but not able to take advantage of the first hit, so it's a bit of a wash. And both racers still, beat for beat, finding some earth tomes and purple chests. Got another purple chest here, and it's a shield spell. Both racers are going to want to see that. Easy snipe, and just going to shield our way through the through that purple goblin who was in a very awkward spot if you were on the staff. What neither racer has at this point is armor. Oh, come on, take it. Yes! We've got a catapult, titanium catapult with spiked ears And 1 heart left. Oh, now we've got a race. Tough also finding courage, but surely courage is better on your catapult. Tough also finding, both racers finding the Torch of Walls, and gonna exit. Tough's gonna exit through that convenient trapdoor, but ancalagor is gonna find the stairs, and again we are beat to beat. But yeah, ancalagor missed the shield spell and not expecting the courage teleport. Ended up a little bit different. Maybe couldn't Earth, or was just a beat behind where he thought it was gonna be. Oh, that was brutal. Maybe lost spiked ears. That would have affected the damage. I thought he still had them, but I'm not sure. Courage makes Zone 4 safe for staff. Yeah, I think that is a plan to Earth and just forgot to account for the courage. I don't know if I agree that courage makes Zone 4 safe for staff. I will agree that it makes it safer for staff. The safer is definitely true. Ooh, but that can still happen. Tough obviously handling it well, and probably gonna be trying to slow play a little bit. Because Tough still does not have armor, does have the shield spell, and can certainly make good use of it. But a shield spell is not the same as armor. Oh, and there's the Conjurer. And immediately you find obsidian armor, and we've got ballet slippers, so that's the only kind we need. Shield into the exit room. Zoom our way with courage and shield through the mummy. And Tough is here for dot fastest. Did we find a throwing charm too? So gonna throw a charm for the early hit on death metal. And we are into zone 5, sub 6 into zone 5 in game time. And we are just pointing to the exit. Yeah, the ballet slipper is doing very well for Tough. Can afford to take the hit from the Minotaur. Could grab the Quake for an easy dead ringer, but the Earth Tomes are also an easy dead ringer. Nice throw. Stylish throw. And digging away with the blood shovel to escape the oncoming orc. Yeah, almost certainly a sub bait, yeah. Ooh, careful setup for the Earth, yep. Not getting caught in the tunnel. We are into the Necrodancer. Sub 7 into the Necrodancer. And we've got bombs and a blood shovel, though one way that Tough can still lose would be accidentally digging too much of a stage, but that's probably not likely to happen. Nice throw charm with the loot. Tough heard my complaints about somebody's earlier disrespect not throwing that loot. GG's. 7:38 RTA, 7:20 in game time. Man. These are, in fact, very good races. And we are once again getting ready in there. These have been really good seeds. Alright, looks like both racers are once again readying up. Both of the F's in tufwfo stand for fast. That is correct. Alrighty. About to get underway in 3, 2, 1. And we are off. Okay, it's a Minotaur. Both racers handling it very deftly. Nothing else in the exit room. We're just going to keep on scooting. Alright, there's a trapdoor we can take if we want to. Tuff does want to, and Ancalagor does as well. Nicely handled with that bat trapdoor. Tuff handling it slightly more efficiently, and Ancalagor rolling that red bat there. I saw that. And we've got another trapdoor we can take if we want to. Tuff is checking the shop. Tuff, that's against your own rules. And as he said, there's nothing in there that he can use. So we are instead just going to head for the exit. But Ancalagor is going to beat us down there. It's going to be Congo 1. And both racers on base dagger and torch. Tuff hugging the Minotaur. Ancalagor took a hit from something else, but Tuff found a Minotaur to hug. And as we stated earlier, not recommended. Not recommended to hug the Minotaur. Well, I guess if you find glass, it doesn't matter. That is a really awkward Henry, but Tuff manages to find the out. And both racers beat for beat to our chests. And it's a blood spear, which is better for tufwfo than it is for Ancalagor right now. Tuff, go check the shop. You can throw it, but it's a level 1 shop, so probably not worth it. Ooh, we find a conjurer. What are we gonna conjure? A ring? Ring of War. Well, that makes the blood spear okay. Ancalagor might not have seen it, unless we're going back for it now. Ancalagor might miss this. Ancalagor is going to miss the Conjurer. Oh, hey, Tuff, man. Imagine if you only had half a heart of health right now. That potion would be an instant need scroll. The need scroll would be a potion, rather. Now, on the other hand, as Tuff was reminding me, it can also be armor or a shovel. I don't know the priorities immediately. Glass Rapier would be extremely funny. I don't know that he's going to go for that. Nicely handled exit room there as we wait to grab the leprechaun. And we scoot away from the armadillo to freedom. Ancalagor is a little bit in the lead because of that. Oop, that's heavy plate, when we can kill for that heavy plate very easily. Suppose we could also have drank the potion, curse potion, and thrown. But Tuff with the 2 damage is going to have a much easier time catching up. Tuff did find and drink the curse potion at some point. Which means, and we are just going to double pulse. Where did Tuff get a pulse scroll? Pulse spell, rather. Where did Tuff get the pulse spell? I missed that one entirely. So Tuff, with a much better build, heading into Coral Rift, is going to be slightly behind Ancalagor. Ancalagor's got a titanium broadsword. Tuff? Did Tuff skip, or did Tuff just leave the broadsword behind? That's a trident. Ooh, are we going to go for... We're going to eat the apple for Tuff. And we are now on a 3 damage war trident. We are just on the 2 damage trident for Ancalagor, but we found a transmog. Both racers find the transmog. And Ancalagor looks for the ring first. Doesn't find what he's looking for. Maybe screen peeking Tuff a little bit. Finds the battle shovel. And 2 transmutes. Both racers are now on a glass cat with heavy plate. Wow. Alrighty. War glass cat with heavy plate. And that's what we got. And we are immediately off that glass cat for Ancalagor. But Tuff down to half a heart, but has the potion. That might have been the need scroll. There's so much happening that I cannot tell what's going on at any point. We do check. We see the titanium spear. We think about not taking it. Then we see, maybe we see that Ancalagor lost the glass cat and we decide it's okay to take the titanium spear. And we have, is that a Shriner? It is a Shriner. Ooh, you take, yep, bop that, take piece. Do we get a Zap Dagger? We get a Frost Dagger. Tuff is going to opt to run the 2 damage Frost Dagger. I like that. I always quite like Frost Dagger. Makes the Blade Masters much easier to handle in Zone 4. Any of the special daggers do, except for Jeweled Dagger. And Jeweled Dagger makes the golems easier, so really it's fine all around. Enough bombs, we don't need to chase down that one bomb. Hey look, it's another potion, Tuff! So if Ancalagor makes it, and Ancalagor just a little bit behind, hitting that Shriner right now, and is going to make the same play to bomb, so is also going to have the option for a Frost Dagger, is going to walk away with it though. Looking to find something better? Maybe not interested in running the Frost Dagger, maybe thinks he needs a build difference in order to catch up. I mean, it's a 2 damage dagger, which is not nothing, but it's not great. Well, you have the Battle Shovel, and making use of that to clear out that Exit Swarm. And Ancalagor missing both spells that Tuff has, and definitely that is going to be hurting him. In terms of the run back, Tuff is into Fortissimo 4, as Ancalagor is still trying to clear out 4-2. And Tuff is going to push. Tuff does not need to check anything. Tuff is good to go. Did I see Tuff take damage? Did we, like... No. I think I'm seeing things. I can't tell. There's so much happening all at once, I cannot possibly tell what's going on. Tuff does not care about tanking hits, because Tuff has a Frost Dagger and a potion. So can just continue to push, and your health is a resource. And Tuff is going to be using that to its full effect. 2 damage Frost, very nice, because you can still one-shot a lot of the actual enemies, and most of the other ones you can 2-shot. We scoot to the exit, 5-3. So about 2 floors ahead now of Ancalagor. Yeah, and we're just going to shield into that exit room for Tuff. And away we go. Not dying to the curse to the white. One of the few things that could have ended that run for Tuff prematurely. That white would have been dire. Is this Japanese or is this a Pulse the Bell? That seems like a Pulse the Bell strat. And Ancalagor is now in 5-2 with a Jeweled Dagger. How did we change that variance? How does Tuff get... So there must have been some variance with their shot kill. Because Tuff gets a Frost and Ancalagor gets Jeweled. Obsidian Shield also letting him walk through that Electromage orb very nicely. But Tuff already has 2 hits on the Necrodancer, while Ancalagor is in Dead Ringer. One hit to go for Tuff as... Yep, Tuff exiting just as Ancalagor enters. A floor later. I don't know how the variance works in Necrodancer, honestly. But GG's. What a set. That was a speedy set of races. You always learn something from watching very high tier racing, and that was certainly something. Alrighty. Now, I love hanging out. I love chatting. You all know this, and this was a great match. However, there is another match which is still live. I need to rest my voice anyway, so I am affected by item tier. Thank you, tufwfo. Appreciate that. Enchant Scroll affected by item tier, so going to a different level is going to give you a different result. Okay, that is good to know. Alrighty. Well, there is another race going on right now. So I am going to go over and raid Kavalka, who is casting Checkanug versus Correct Bug. We did miss the low percent race, but I see we have another highly divergent build going on right now. So, I'm going to send you guys over there. Thank you all for coming. Thank you again to the racers. Excellent races today. Well played all. And I will catch you guys next time.